Roll back, roll back.
At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focus and sleep and eat right. Vital.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Catherine at the shooting guard. Heald is the small forward. Then it's Jones. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nora in at the four-man position. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from the wing. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Randall outside. Pass to Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. From the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
Barrett had some time to focus there. He made that one count.
Down low. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by New York. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
D. Rose, and he playing worse than him. Give me a second. Sorry.
Both good from the line that time.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Now, here's Halliburton. Here's Nora, and nothing is falling for him right now.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Barrett with the ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Artest, good.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Jones. It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
And if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
So the Pacers called timeout, their first of the game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
The pass to Mathurin. Outside, Jones. Trying to find Halliburton and gets it to him.
And Halliburton was springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
Here's New York. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Randall right side. Passes it to Grimes. Brunson against Halliburton. And Randall throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Jones, no one around him. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Brunson the pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. Pass to Artest. Randall outside. Here's Grimes. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Artest, good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton.
At my age, I scored 2 points.
The pass to Mathurin.
My age was like 25% more.
Halliburton outside. Here's Jones. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Jones has got his second basket of the night. New York leading by 10. Brunson kicks to Barrett. Pass to Grimes. Brunson with it. Right at the free throw line. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Mathurin. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Artest on the way. Over Jones. Offensive rebound. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show.
Three-pointer Hield. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
3 points.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Knicks out front. They're up by 8. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
To the next version of conference come out. So there's no point in getting it every year and getting every festival game every single year. It's not worth it.
Here come your Knicks City Answers, everyone.
And
nobody say. No point in playing a lot of
substitution out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
Not much of a point.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana.
Only thing that's new is the faster loading times and the graphics.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's MP. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. That's good from Randall on the assist by Brunson. Randall's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randall is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
35.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Nesmith. Inside. Hield outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mathurin. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Indiana's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Mathurin passes to Nora. Indiana again missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Artest, good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pacers trail by 20. Up top, Hield. Barrett covering. Barrett against Hield. To stop the run. That shot off the mark.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And so it's the New York Knicks controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy.
I don't think I missed a shot. I missed one shot. Don't tell you where you're at no more.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half with. The guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then it's Jones. And it's Nora in at the power forward. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 8.
Yeah, it's strong, and it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randall, tough matchup.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Lets the 3 fly. Good on the three-point shot. 6 points for him.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
To the paint. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
During his breakout season with the Knicks, Julius Randle, I think, has another level to his game. It's about that consistency he's trying to get to. He's an all-NBA caliber player when he gets it going.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. To the left side wing. And it's Mathurin missing.
And they showed effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. They're rebounding edge right now. Massive.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Mathurin. Hield with it. Barrett covering. Here's Jones. And the rejection by MP. From 11 feet away. And Barrett with the basket on the assist from Randall. That's 10 points for R.J. Barrett. Indiana's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Back to Halliburton. And the pass to Jones. Over Artest. And the rejection by MP.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks.
You know, young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Halliburton has certainly fit that bill.
MP deciding where to go with it. The feet to Rose. 5 on the clock. Quickly kicks to Artest.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Robinson down low. Defended by Jones. Good work defensively by Jones. Halliburton in the corner. Passes it to Nesmith. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
From
Neesmith has got 5 points.
Now, Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his
That's the highlight play, bro. I
That's
crossed
cleared
the.
some teams
Oh,
away.
I made him go the other way.
Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Here's Duarte. A three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And the shot goes down. 6 points for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass Duarte. 56 seconds left to play in the third. On the wing, Jones. Robinson pulls it in.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Feeds it to Rose. And the layup is good.
Derrick Rose certainly
That's my favorite player right there.
to punish teams.
Knicks lead 72.
Pass to McConnell. 27 seconds left to play in the third. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And the three ball is good. Halliburton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Artest, good.
I was just playing around with
Giving
him.
up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Here's Duarte. Over Hart. Offline.
That's the end of
The
the
3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already.
I need
Knicks out front, running away with this one.
46.
Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
I kind of, when it comes to Mycareer, I kind of enjoy playing as him. But he'd be more dominant if I wanted him to be. Because sometimes I get like.
And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And next thing
And how
you know,
about the
I'm
big fella here showing us he's got some point
doing
guard
everything.
skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
This is a fairly easy game though. This is like because I don't always want to win.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew.
Christoph Porzingis. That's the first time we're facing them.
And we are continuing our virtual rap party with our good friends. Welcome back to the show, Bash World and King Jordan. How are you guys feeling today? Bash, you start first.
I'm doing great. Wonderful. I'm happy to be here. You know, y'all my family, so whenever I get a chance to be on 2K TV, I'm ready to rock and roll.
And I'm excited to be here too as well. It's always a great celebration to be here on 2K TV.
At this stage of the season, it's not unheard of to see teams lose steam. Doris, how do coaches keep their teams motivated for the second half of the year?
I think one thing quality NBA coaches do is they emphasize an NBA regular season is a marathon, not a sprint. Whether you are winning or losing, you're always building the foundation of your program. Do you have good defensive habits? Do you share the basketball? Are you committed to winning? Are you about your teammates? So much goes into success.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's MP. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Gafford. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Goodwin. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis up top. He squares up and sinks it.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch. Boy, you think about the surprises at the trade deadline back in 2022. The one that shocked me the most, the Mavericks sending Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards. I was shocked.
They're really bad.
Here's Goodwin. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Pass to Porzingis. Up top, Beal. Here's Porzingis. Plenty of space. And it's MP with a rebound. Doris, the big Porzingis trade really did catch people off guard.
It seemed when he was acquired by the Mavericks that Kristaps and Luka Doncic were going to be the backbone of the Mavericks for a long time. How quickly things change in the NBA.
Now here's Kuzma. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
Here's Grimes. And here's MP. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Goodwin. Brunson defending. They get it back. Gafford. Fades. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback.
I'm about to work with him.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Now here's Brunson. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Back to MP. Second chance shot. Oh, it's blocked.
Oh, my God. He's a monster. He going to take a close.
Kuzma outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And New York the other way now. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Yeah, they wanted to win the physical battle in that game, and they did. Their rebounding numbers really paint the picture.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. A ton of second chances, a lot of confidence. Their bigs could dominate the glass.
What you mean?
Substitution on the court.
From the inbound. And Beal gets it to go on the assist by Gafford.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
So on the floor for the Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then it's MP. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. MP outside. Kicks it out to Barrett. Brunson up top. Tries again. And Gafford with the block.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He picked up 14 points, and his offensive IQ led to intelligent shots. He was extremely efficient. Another tremendous game for him. One of the hottest players in the league right now.
Okay, Ali, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Snatched up. Here's MP, and the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah.
MP's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Beal finds Kuzma.
Why is he high out? He wasn't so high.
Here's Goodwin. Pass to Gafford.
Why did they make me do that?
Good. Gafford's
I
got
was
7.
jumping
Well,
straight.
just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Brunson up top. Barrett with it. Back to Brunson. MP with it. 14 points for him last game against Indiana.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
Now for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, BA. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had
God,
quite
man.
some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
And the Wizards making a change here. Nunn's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Rose is checked in. Back to Brunson. Minute 32 left to play in the second quarter. Yep, that one's good. He has 7.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Kuzma outside. Back to Nunn. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Porzingis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, we know that Kristaps Porzingis can shoot the rock. He's a sweet shooting big, but you'd love to see him use his size in the paint.
Left side Brunson. Down low. Here's MP. The shot off that time. Nice D from Gafford. Outside Nunn. Shot from the low post is good. And now it's a 12-point Wizard lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Barrett. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
It's Beal on the wing, guarded by Rose. From 13, up again, controls the rebound and the putback.
He was standing in the spot where I could guard
Well,
him.
you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Wizards. They lead by 14. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
I got B first. I'm going down.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Kristaps Porzingis. What a contribution.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We've got Kyle Kuzma. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Goodwin in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. You know, some have said those old-school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, They're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Quickly comes in for Brunson. Both free throws good from Porzingis.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Grimes. Back to Barrett. And he makes it on the layup.
R.J. Barrett entered the league with confidence and an ability to get off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's Morris. He's got 5. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by Robinson. For New York, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Grimes. Pass to MP. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. MP's got 8.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Morris outside. Here's Goodwin. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And the Wizards call time here.
Early in his career, Mitchell Robinson feels like an old school big to me. This guy owns the painted area. He's completely focused on finding those close range opportunities to score it.
Wright's checked in for Goodwin. Toppin, he's checked in for New York. Robinson's focus on high percentage looks has given him record-setting efficiency doors.
It has, B.A. In the abrupted 2020 season, he finished with a field goal percentage of 74%. That put him over Wilt Chamberlain's old record. I think that says it all.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And Doris, the league has taken a much more active role in player development in the U.S. and abroad. Why now?
Well, I think, B.A., what's great is it's not just player development. It's growth in the game of basketball. It's interest worldwide. I think the league's resources have obviously grown, and it is trying to make investments back into the basketball game. A true minor league, international academies. It's a beautiful thing. If you love hoops, this is great.
So on the floor for New York. Forward, it's Barron and Randall. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's MP. And it's Grimes in a 2-guard. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Use the pick. Use the pick. Thank you.
And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That'll be a second foul of the game. Washington.
Yeah, that's the rest of the game. Come on, man. Don't even put me back in. Why are you putting me back in? Score.
Here's Fournier. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
What a polished offensive game. Fournier cashing in from the mid-range.
Pass to Goodwin.
How dare you pass to Bradley Jones?
Right against Fournier. From the right block. It's rebounded by New York. Right side Hart. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Morris outside. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everybody.
So we 29-14. We still second. Wow. He got the most losses. No, most losses for our position. I'm about to skip to a 7 assist game or something. After a while, I'm gonna just start going to practice a lot more.
I love that taunt, Danny. I gotta get me a taunt. Give me something.
Danny, who has better moves, your My Player or you in real life?
Oh, definitely my player. And please don't ever make me prove that that's true.
No, I won't.
I love the theater. This is beautiful. Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, that was my fault.
I was trying to get it to you, Jordan, actually.
That was my fault. I got to set you up bad.
We're good.
We're coming to paint.
They're going to be in the paint a lot.
I'm telling you, I love this lineup.
And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
And now the New York Knicks starters. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's MP. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Pistons passing it around. Pass to Stewart. And he uses the glass on the layup.
This is where you want Isaiah Stewart being aggressive. He's a solid interior scorer.
Pass to Grimes. Artest on the way. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Grimes. Over Burks. That shot no good. And the Pistons now going the other way. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. They
never really got into a rhythm, despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
And Burks hits 2 free throws. It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
Now, here's Barrett. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Bogdanovich against Barrett. Cunningham outside. And there's the pass to Durant. Randall grabs the board.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Barrett. Rebound by the Pistons. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Now, here's Durant. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the chart.
Our test. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Burks. The shot misses. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yeah, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
So for the Pistons, Wiseman's checked in for Durant. Bagley comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Diallo subbed in for Alec Burks. And a switch here also for New York. Quickly's checked in. Now here's Bogdanovich. 23 points for him the last game against New Orleans. And Cunningham with the slam.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Brunson finds Quickly to the inside. Randall. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
To the middle. Here's Wiseman. And another shot. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Knicks. They trail by 1. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Still looking for improvement from the line. Randall could pick up a couple extra points a game if he did.
This is his first free throw. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
It's all about the fire they're playing with early on. Crashing the boards, and the result, second chance points.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you'd play it? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes, sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks, and timely they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it, sometimes they'll hedge the pick and roll, and sometimes they'll just go under.
Cade Cunningham out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich. Then it's Durant. And it's Stewart in at the power forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He had 10 points as well as getting 5 rebounds. That was just the latest in a string of very productive games for him. We'll see if he can keep this streak going, Kevin.
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
Yes, he was. In attack mode all night. Once he gets into a rhythm, he's very difficult to slow down.
And Durant slams it in.
And it's great to see Bogdanovich spreading the ball out. I mean, possesses good size, which allows him to see over defenders.
A test. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And New York making a change here. Toppin's checked in. And both free throws good for MP.
because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Cunningham passes to Duran. Kicks to Burks. Pistons passing it around. Driving the lane. Goes up the baseline, and the jumper is on the mark.
He didn't overthink it. Time running out. Burks letting it go.
Here's Grimes. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Grimes passes to Artest. And MP throws it down.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Pass to Stewart. Outside Bogdanovich. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Stewart. Diallo comes in for Bogdanovich. And Hayes subbed in for Burks. R.J. Barrett's checked in for New York.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Cunningham finds Diallo. Back to Cunningham. Good on the bucket. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
MP looking around. Pass to Quickly. Plenty of space. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Quickly's got the lead up to 6 now for New York. Detroit's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Cunningham kicks to Hayes. Back to Cunningham. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Six to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's MP. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Knicks leading by 4. Back to Brunson. Artest left side. Passes to Brunson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Pistons basketball.
And, well, Detroit shooting well. They're at 45%. Brunson against Cunningham. Inside. And the rejection by MP.
I know what that
says. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice
He was
about
trying to dunk
attempting
that
that shot
though.
again. That was a big-time rejection.
Rise up must have not been Hall of Fame.
Now, here's Burks. He's guarded closely. And it's good for 2. Burks has got 6.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
During the pass to Cunningham. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Burks with it. There's the dish to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Bogdanovich against Barrett. They get it again. Duran. That misses off the backboard.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Brunson the pass to Barrett. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Now it's a 6-point New York lead. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
A different look here for Detroit. Wiseman comes in for Duran. Shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Pistons trail by 12. Cunningham outside. There's the pass to Diallo. Back to Cunningham. Going inside. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so it's New York enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference.
That was crazy.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Hayes. Hamidou Diallo is out there with Bagley. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Duran in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now. Hayes the pass to Diallo. And Duran slams it in.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Some nice passing by New York here. Artest the pass to Grimes. No good that time. And the Pistons now going the other way.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Here's Cunningham. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. New York leading by 10. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a...
Yeah, that's a lot of me, I think.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Cunningham outside. Outside, Bagley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Artest. Brunson against Cunningham. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 17. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And let's not forget how dominant they've been defensively. Great job of forcing some tough shots, often leading to blocks.
New York with the ball. Big run right now going for them, 11-2.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Knicks.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. Wins on the year now.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Julius Randle.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Yo.
There it finds Brunson. Here's our test. Duran pulls it in.
Yo, it's crazy.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That one's not going to go. Pass to Brunson. Now our test. It's off. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
I'm not going to skip no games. I gotta eat something. I'm hungry. After this next game, I'm out. I might be gonna lead to last of us. My part 3.
I see you out there doing work. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Keep it going. Just like that.
You guys the ones who are going to be losing today. I got you quiet real quick.
Huddle up, gentlemen. Great win last night. Don't expect our road to get any easier, though. We need to stay focused today so that we can go out there and keep this positive streak going. We have got to find a way to create more scoring opportunities in transition. All right, let's go.
Take that every time, RJ.
Someone tee him up. Look, three of them, baby. Roll me. That's what you're ready for. Don't let him shoot that. Yeah, man. Let's go. Shot. Get him up. Get started, man. Let's get started. Yes, sir. Focus. Yo. Be ready. Way to knock it in, Jalen.
I'm not gonna make no threes, man.
Get the next one.
My name is 0. Even if I'm playing it perfect, like I can hit it perfectly, and it's still gonna go.
Again. Get your mind right.
Good day, David. Hey, right here.
Man, I can't even watch this.
Nice work, fellas.
Yo.
Try to stay a while and get some additional reps in.
see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works.
Now we're rolling. One more.
Oh, you done? You done?
Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works.
You gonna work on that? Watch. You gonna work on that? Watch. You gonna work on that. I might get this basketball.
I see him. Yeah, hey, keep letting that fly, baby.
I see you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going.
You got it. Come on, man.
Check the clock. Keep throwing that up. Trail.
Y'all ready to
Get him.
lose? Oh, and one.
Keep shooting, baby. Get back. Stop away. Shoot that. And one. What's that, baby? With the left. Give me that. Yo, get it up. And one.
I'm dropping a hammer.
ahead, Joe. We're gonna play one more game, one bet. We got more.
Exact same. I like to look like myself in the game.
Oh, that's a good shot. Let's go. Bash, cast,
Come on,
splash.
baby.
Oh, Danny. That's Danny the goal right there.
Okay.
Let's go.
3-point specialist. See, I need shooters like this all the time when I'm streaming.
Oh, man.
They be out there bricking.
Now I understand why Bash never invites me when I want to play with him. He's like, I need guys that can shoot. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yep.
They get nothing down here.
Nothing.
Well, Brent, the season is rolling on, just around the midpoint. For teams really struggling, what's the locker room like right now?
Yeah, it's a tough situation, BA, when you're just trying to find some footing. You would think by 25 or 30 games in, these roles would have been established, but coaches are still trying to find answers to get some consistency out of what's available to them, because you expect that from one another.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Now here's MP. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You were right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Here's Trent. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Barnes, it's good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Pirtle against MP. From 20 feet. Rebound by Van Vliet. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside Barnes. Here's Siakam. And no good. Randall with some nice D. Here's Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Pass to Pirtle. Over MP. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Barnes against Barrett. Barnes passes to Pirtle, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Van Vliet misses.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, it's a miss he's going to be disappointed with. Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Trent outside. Barrett against Barnes. Van Vliet right side. Shot clock at 5. Over Brunson. Here's Pirtle. Lays it up and banks it in.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Barrett.
Come on.
Shoots over Barnes. The shot won't fall. And Toronto will come the other way. Their last encounter in Toronto.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Pass to Van Vliet. The Raptors need to get off a shot. It's good. Siakam's got 5.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Brunson against Van Vliet.
The
Brunson misses. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender in his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Trent in at the small forward position. And that one's good for Brunson.
Making a slick move off the dribble to get the easy two.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Pistons had a huge game. He finished with 10 points and put in so much effort at the defensive end. Great two-way game for him. He's been unbelievable their last few games, and he'll present quite a challenge again here tonight. Guys, over to you.
Hey, he made play after play. Really solid effort all night.
And he did it in a variety of ways, which makes him harder for opponents to deal with.
He can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Up top, Anunoby. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Trent. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Brunson passes to Barrett. This one for three. Sinks it from distance.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, PA? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
Trent, the pass to Poeltl. Now here's VanVleet. Brunson defending from 7 feet away. Oh, MP with a block. It's good.
And one, baby. That's my first
contact on the shot, so he will go to the line for a three-point play opportunity.
That's his first personal.
Well, Brent, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tips, don't we, Brian? So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But, look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense. Sometimes you get outside your court a little bit. And that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee. And that goes for both sides.
Toronto calls timeout. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Yeah, it's not always just about free throw shooting, but it can be a large factor and disrupt your confidence.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Dancer.
Toronto trailing. Siakam finds Anunoby. Trent with it. Pass to Anunoby. Oh, no good again that time. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Here's Grimes. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. He's got 6.
I just love the ball.
Outside Anunoby.
24-20.
Back to VanVleet. Pass to Anunoby. Trent left side. Ooh, it's stolen away.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The three, Barrett. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Grimes' shot is off. The Raptors have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. A big group substitution here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Hart comes in for Barrett. Quickly is checked in for Grimes. And it's Derek Rose in for Brunson. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for Trent. And Toronto calls time here.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
City Kid.
A minute and a half left to play in the first half of basketball. Van Vliet against Rose. Pass to Anunoby to stop the drought. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Outside Barnes. To the left side wing. Achua inside. Covered by MP. Oh, great D that time from MP.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot. When they come down on this end, they can't find a way to get the embers going.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Anunoby from behind the arc. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Rose against Van Vliet. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for the Raptors.
Rose finds quickly to the inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
The small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And so it's New York earning this break in the action, up 10. Took them a while to find their rhythm, but they're rolling now and could win this going away. Back after this.
And just a round of applause for your Knicks City Kids. Your Knicks City Kids.
And again, happy Martin Luther King Day as we return to the court here on 2K Sports. New York has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's MP. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Pass to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's MP. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
Throws it up high.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Back to Brunson. MP finds Barrett. Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Barrett's got his first 2 points.
34-22.
Pass to Barnes. And here's Trent. Van Vliet outside. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Pirtle. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to over.
Substitution on the court.
quickly against Van Vliet. Anunoby on the wing. Over Hart. Oh, MP with a block. And he recovers it. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Knicks out in front, up by 16. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Hey there, everyone. Glad you could join us on MLK Day on 2K Sports. So for the Raptors right now, Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Barnes. Then it's Chris Boucher. And it's Pirtle in at the center position.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Pass to Hart. MP against Pirtle. Now here's MP. Defense is right there. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. So for the Knicks, Julius Randle's checked in for Toppin. And Brunson is subbed in for Hart. Well, the Raptors shooting around 35% from the field so far. Barnes goes.
Yes, sir!
Oh,
That's wow. Right there. Wow. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive, just another of his great plays this game. Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
Van Vliet finds Barnes. 6 to shoot. Another shot. Pirtle. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Substitution on the court.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Boucher outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Brunson against Anunoby. Barnes passes to Siakam. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
Fred Van Vliet is checked in for Boucher. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
To the paint. MP shot is good. And the Knicks lead by 16.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift-wrapping points.
Outside Anunoby. Clock at 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter here. Brunson with it. Here's MP. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Knicks.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Outside Anunoby. Outside Barnes. Van Vliet outside. They get the rebound. No luck on that one. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Here's MP. And a nice finish on the layup.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching.
Hold on, I'm gonna find out in a minute. So, what do I put it on? What do I put it on? $6,000.
out.